This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
This is exciting, guys, because we strangled him. He's hard to get, but like a boa constrictor, you take that wrestle on.
What are you doing?
What am I talking about? Dr. Chris Brown, welcome to the show.
Say welcome to the studio,
Hey.
Dr. Chris Brown.
It just doesn't feel right if I was to do a standard introduction.
What are you strangling?
I don't know.
Well,
What's going on? Is everything okay?
Strangling life,
Is that,
Brownie.
is that charcoal T-shirt of yours strangling the life out of you
Oh,
right
you're a
now?
listener. I
thank
was
you,
going
fan.
to actually say I quite like your shirt today because when we had a little cuddle, like not a cuddle, but
What?
like a greeting.
Hang on. You
it's
got
like,
strangled.
oh, it's like a brushed cotton or something. Where did you get that? Because everyone should go out and get one.
Oh, we're quite a fan.
I don't really know.
Yes, let me have a look.
Is it Academy or something?
It's called Wardrobe, I think. That's where you stole it from.
Channel 7 wardrobe
Channel
in
7
red
tarot
wardrobe.
cash.
Did you take some of my tarot cash from Channel 10 when you left, Browny?
Sportscraft.
Oh, it's Sportscraft.
You have to wear sunglasses walking into that room. The shine off Fitzy's tarot cash is so extreme.
Extraordinary, those metallic suits.
Actually, we're giving away invites to the Kidderoy at Selena's in Coogee. You would have had some nights at Selena's over the years, Browny, wouldn't you?
I've had a couple.
Any bands that you saw there? It's not far for you. Do you want to come along if you're floating
I
around?
reckon the Killers play a set at Selena's?
I think they may have.
Yes.
Did you come to the Red Room bucket list Ed Sheeran performance down at Bondi?
It was the only night I wasn't there, apparently.
Because I was going to say, when that place opens, Brownie strolls through. First through the door every time.
R.I.P.
You're gone now.
Hey, before we get into your pet census as well, can you please get your phone out? Because we're talking screen times today
right.
and addictions to phones.
Yep.
How many hours are you doing on Tinder?
What did we find out? Tommy, you're around 6, but Tommy's on there quite a bit. Kate, were you 6 hours as well?
Oh,
or
6
no?
hours 45 apparently, but I did not receive the screenshot or clarification.
Just go with it, mate.
Can you tell us what your weekly average was last week, Brownie?
I thought 6 hours 45 from Kate Ritchie was appalling.
Yeah, well, it is. It's not true.
And then I realised I am 6 hours 50 minutes. Are you? Yes.
Legit.
6 hours. Nearly 7 hours of screen time a week.
Yeah, but that's research,
No,
isn't it?
per week or per day?
That's per day.
It's per week.
No, that's
Per
that's
day.
daily average.
That's your daily
Sorry,
average.
that is, yeah.
Yep.
7 hours of pets.com.
When do you do your hardcore phone scrolling? Is that during the day or in bed?
It's first thing, it's before bed. There's usually a little break in the middle of the day.
You take
just
a
get
break,
bit
do
more
you?
done.
Where you have
some
to
lunch.
eat.
You got to
then back
ration
on.
it out. Get your highs. You can't get it all at once.
See, that would ruin your surfing career too. Out there on the paddleboard when you
Your
can't
idea.
take your phone out there.
Got
Your
limitations.
idea, Woman's Day.
Just
Brownie.
checking the updates just to see who I've been paired with. Hoping there'll be someone after this. Let's be real.
Hey, can I ask a
always
question,
is.
Brownie? Well, weren't you and Kate having a baby at one stage?
I don't think we got to that point.
No, just getting married. Was
Yeah.
it?
I think we had to meet first. So
That's right.
they leave some of the very important relationship steps out.
Not necessary.
No.
Can I ask, Brownie, in the stats that came out a while ago,
Yep.
the one that says 32% of people kiss their pets on the lips. My question is, and I don't have an issue with kissing a dog. I'd like to know.
History says.
Is that funny as a Tom? I'd like to know if someone has the herpes virus.
Yes.
Could you give your dog a cold sore?
No.
They get those pulpa things on them.
Yeah, papillomavirus.
Yeah.
That one.
Do they? What's that? Could they
Wow.
give that back to you?
No.
Oh, they can't.
So they. This is the thing. You don't. I mean, I'm not a fan
Of kissing dogs on the lips.
My dog got his tongue right in there last night without me.
Wow.
Just it
No,
was so quick.
Yeah.
It was so quick. It's done.
Tracked it
and then
down.
you try and
Trained
trace
him well. You've
trace
trained
what that
him very well.
trace what that taste might be.
Yep.
And but no, they typically have their own viruses, their own bacteria, and we have ours, and we can't get theirs, and they can't get ours.
What about
So-
ringworm? If you lie in a dog's bed, you get ringworm.
There are exceptions. Oh, don't give me your high school biology facts.
But everyone's
Kate
had a
Ritchie.
ringworm, haven't they?
I haven't.
You typically more from cats, but That's
Really?
very rare. You've got to be. It's hard to get ringworm.
What about
very
did you
hard.
Did you see the alpaca that sneezed on King Charles last
Yes.
week? Can we if an animal sneezes on you, can we catch diseases from other animals?
No,
Browny.
No, very hard.
can't.
No, you can't. Like they do have their own influenza viruses, but we can't catch theirs.
Because remember there was a story too in COVID times that a dog got COVID.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Not really.
No.
It's
Different
the
flu.
virus sat in their nostrils for a little while, but they don't
Right.
contract it. Then they can't transmit it.
Okay, so can you kiss your dog? Is it safe? Because I know sometimes you can go right up to the little Annie. If you go really close to Annie, my daughter does it sometimes, and she just does a little cute little lick. Is that okay?
It's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is actually all right.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I mean, their mouth has billions of bacteria.
But so does your phone.
So does your phone.
'Cause quite often too-
I'm not licking my phone. That's not how I spend my 7 hours of screen time.
But
Well.
you know, as a kid, you would sit in the park. You know, you'd go to Mr. Whippy, and you'd have a lick. The dog would have a lick.
Yeah.
You'd have a lick. The dog would have a lick. Lick, lick, lick. Everyone's licking.
It's probably. It's a catchy tune. It's probably actually quite good for your immune system to be challenged in that way and experience different bacteria without actually contracting the disease. It's probably
a healthy thing to do.
There'll be a study somewhere.
Headline
Give us-
reads: Dr. Brown, Dr. Chris Brown advised kissing your dog.
Kiss more dogs.
Probably
Kiss more
don't.
dogs.
This is the pet census that you're talking about here. Before we go, can you give us one that stands out for you? This is thanks to Drooly. You can go see the details at drool.pet, but anything else that stands out for you in the pet census?
Yeah, so that is actually my pet health business. Thank you, Fitzy. Thanks for the plug. But I reckon the poo bag. The poo bag's the great divide, right? I
Okay.
reckon. So what do you do with your poo bag when your dog produces what it does in the park? Do you put it in someone else's bin, or do you put it in your own bin when you get home?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I believe this. 60% of people say they only ever use their own bin.
Give
That's
me a
a lie.
break.
40% of people
That's a
say
load of
they will use other people's. I'm one of those people.
I think you're fine to
Do
do
you?
that.
Yeah.
If it's a
course.
clean pickup,
It's a bin.
Yeah.
it's used.
No,
for
but
that.
sometimes that bin comes onto your property. Like if it's a bin that's out of the yard and it's willy-nilly out there for days and people are wandering past it, maybe it's open slather. But when people reach over a front gate or a fence or a block of apartments, you can't be putting poop in somebody else's thing.
My only issue is like if the bin has a small leak and there's a bit of water and then the whole the bag marinates in there for the next 6 days before bin night.
In the
That's-
heat coming into
That's not great. I
summer.
mean, look, it's a fragrant mix. But I had an experience with dog poo just the other day that I should share with you.
What happened?
I was walking the Bondi to Bronte,
Of course.
which
Sculptures
I
by
know
the
you'll
sea.
love, with my dog Buzzy, and we're walking along, and I didn't have much time before I had to get to work, so
Yeah.
it was a quick walk, and strutting along with Buzzy, and there were two attractive influencer model
on.
types strutting along
Here we
more
go.
information along the Bondi to Bronte, and
Labradors?
so we moved in front of them, and as we just got in front of them, Buzzy stopped. My dog Buzzy stopped and just squatted and did a very large poo.
Wow, he did his own sculpture.
And so I naturally just apologised to these two lovely ladies, and because it stopped them in their tracks, and the smell was horrific. And the blonde one of the two looked at me and said, "Oh no, don't worry, that was me an hour ago."
You've got to
And
be kidding me.
then walked off.
She did her own sculpture
and
as
how
well.
long have
Well,
you
I
been
was
seeing
guessing
us
she
in?
was talking about her
And,
dog.
and then she turned around 10 metres later and said, "Oh, my dog. It was my dog.
No, it wasn't, Bernie.
My dog did that an hour ago." I was like,
The coffee kicked in before you came for the selfie. Brownie, I wanted your advice and I wanted you to be part of this conversation as I asked for support in the room. We are doing a bit of landscaping out the back at the moment, digging up some of the old lawn and putting down some new buffalo.
You're not doing it.
some
Someone's there doing it.
Look at your hands there, Whipper. How the
Yeah.
calluses from that
Pretty thick.
that medic and
Pretty
that
heavy.
hoe.
Yeah, I'm digging it up.
Buffalo should not be used as pets, mate. They
it's not.
they should be out.
The buffalo plowing the field. That's what I've got. Here's the thing. My wife is project manager on the job. She's handling all the trades, which is great. I'm too busy to coordinate that.
Why are you sounding like Russell Crowe?
Yeah, what?
You don't need to talk like that. You sound like an
Are you not entertained?
All right, let's go.
Great quote. Going to see Gladiator 2 on Thursday night.
This isn't a chat between the two of you in a green room or something. This is we're on air.
I'm just trying to get some advice because she keeps sending through photos of me with updates of how the landscaping's going.
Sure.
They include a tradie in it every time. And the tradies are doing a lot of tops off gear.
Yep.
One tradie in particular, shaved head. Kate, I've shown you a photo of this guy. The tats, the rig, the abs.
Oh, show me that again. I can't remember it.
And it's just, honey, what are you looking at?
Do you know why she's sending them? Don't be worried. It's to say, well, they're here. We're paying them by the hour, and look at them, they're working.
It's not what it looks like. Like, I'm not interested in seeing the tradies with their tops off. I'm interested in seeing the progress. You know, have you dug up the lawn yet kind of stuff. It's not, look at that guy in the backyard under the tree.
Yeah, it's been progress, all right. Your project manager has really progressed
Do you know what she's
through the tradesman team, because that's hard manual labour out there. Sweaty, dirty work.
There's nothing better, is there?
Yep.
What?
Do you know what?
really
If you want your wife to be in charge of the renos, don't complain when she's sending you photos of the tradies, mate.
How's this?
If you don't want to do it yourself, bad luck.
I get home the other day and I can smell chicken. And I went, you beauty! Someone's doing rolls. Anyway, she'd been down to the local chicken shop and bought the tradies chicken rolls.
Yep.
She took orders.
Yep.
One was a schnitzel, one was fresh chicken. She did bottles of Coke. She did everything.
You keep
for the
them
tradie.
fed, they work harder.
Yep.
Bloody oath.
Look after them.
Yep.
We're paying them very well.
Those physiques don't make themselves, Whip.
Exactly.
Not a chicken roll for me. Not even a, hey, I'm getting some food for the tradies. Would you like something? I didn't get that call.
She'd pick up some shirts for them while she was in the shops.
She missed
That they forgot.
She missed the shirts, Browny.
You would have received some wonderful gifts over the years from some of your patients, Brownie, working in the vet, or when you save a pet. I mean, their owners would look after you, wouldn't they? What do you usually get?
Oh, look, chocolates. I'm
Do
not
you?
a flowers kind of a guy. It might surprise you, but chocolates.
Like a bottle of wine or something,
Chocolates,
maybe.
bottle of wine. You know, here's a quirk. You get far more presents for putting an animal down than you do for saving them. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Well,
human
maybe it's the
nature.
way you handle it.
yeah.
Are you
it is.
quite sensitive in that area?
I think it's a strength. I think I can. I mean,
I think
you
could.
It's not something you put in a business card, but I do a
No.
good euthanasia.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
about the owners? The owners that you wrote a
It's
message
true.
to and said we had
Usually just talking to you.
to put your dog down lol because you thought lol meant lots of love.
Yeah, I did say that.
Whoops.
That's a regret
did you-
I have. But
You didn't get a gift for that one?
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm hoping they were less tech savvy and text savvy than I was. But I think the sentiment was there. They appreciated the sign off.
Brownie, is it true when you put a bird down, you just you break its neck?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
we
it's-
don't have to go into
That's
detail.
one way, but I wouldn't say it's the way.
Is that what they do?
That's a
Like,
little
You're
budgie.
you're not getting chocolates for that.
here, budgie.
No.
No, that's not what happens.
No, you do it the
Brownie-
same way you take care of a dog or a cat with a needle.
Well, we've had a lot of people calling as well with funnel webs at the moment going into the summer season as well, Brownie, and they're saying that we need to trap these funnel webs and we need the venom from them. Do you recommend that anyone tries to trap a funnel web or just leave it completely alone?
I'd get probably the tradesman in Whipper's backyard to take care of that. That's a man's job.
They could get the venom out. They
Yeah.
take your wife out.
They would.
They do everything.
They do everything.
Tradies.
Yep.
Busy guys.
They bite too. But maybe Lisa does.
Don't worry.
Hey, just before you go, when are we going to see you and Kate Ritchie on air? We know something was going on there for a while, but there's a new show that you've got. Can you give us a time frame of when that's coming
What are you
out,
talking
Brownie?
about?
It'll be. There is something coming next year. A very special project.
Wow.
I'm looking forward
An
to that.
exciting project.
The wedding special.
was truly.
Yeah, it's the
Remarkable.
wedding special.
Never ever thought that you two would go on Love Island, but looking forward to that. You can check out all the details of the Drooly Important Pet Census at drool.pet. Love you, Brownie. Thank
Love
you
you
very much
guys.
for coming in.
Thanks, buddy.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.